morning. So it's Thursday. I know. I'm going to get a one-day vlog. Oh, I'm going to tell you what's happened all week. I kept forgetting to take my camera. It's been kind of a messed up week anyway, so... get on the road, and I'll start with Friday. Oh, my back is so locked up today. Stiff, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so Friday, work was crazy, I remember that. Came home and I stitched on Harry Potter, Jenny. No, it went Harry Potter, Ron, Jenny on Friday. Then on Saturday, I did Hermione and Professor McGonagall. That's right. Then Sunday, I actually slept in till 1 o'clock. I didn't go to bed until 4, so it's not like, oh my god, she slept 24 hours or whatever, you know. Nah. But I slept in. And I was laying in my bed, talking to Miss Coffee, playing games on my phone, and all of a sudden, John comes rushing back to the bedroom. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I gotta go to work. I'm like, what are you talking about? Apparently the Sunday driver never came to our store to pick up, and there were late funerals. So I told him, okay, because he had just gotten out of the shower, so he was getting dressed. I said, can you give me 10 minutes? Let me take a shower, and we'll both go in, and we'll divide the deliveries. You go north, I go south, and we'll get these done. He was very thankful for that. So went in. Took me an hour and a half to deliver mine. John delivered his, and okay, now I'm gonna have the hiccups. Really? In 2 hours. So teamwork. But then we came home and cross-stitched a little. I think I finished, that's it, yes. I finished Professor McGonagall. I feel like I'm missing a day. I was thinking about this morning when I was getting dressed. Because I did, okay, so here, this is the reason I feel like I'm missing a day. Because I did laundry last night, and I don't like wearing, like if I wore, okay, today I'm wearing my Paris shirt. Well, it's clean, because I did laundry last night. But if I wore this Tuesday, I really don't want to be wearing it Thursday. And it's one of my favorite shirts. So I was trying to think, you know, when's the last time I wore this shirt? And I tried to go back and, you know, okay, well, yesterday, here's the thing, I can't remember what I wore yesterday. I have no clue what I wore yesterday. No clue whatsoever. Maybe that's the day that I'm missing in my brain. But anyways, Okay, so Sunday I finished McGonagall, and is that Monday? Monday I took off. I didn't stitch whatsoever on Monday. Yes, okay, now it's all making sense. So Tuesday, yeah, because today's Thursday. Tuesday, oh boy, I don't feel comfortable. Okay. I feel like this guy wants to come in my lane. Oh my God, if I say Tuesday one more time. Tuesday, Becca helped me pull the floss for Mad Eye Moody, Lupin, and Sirius Black. So Tuesday I did basically half of Mad Eye Moody. He's got his bottom half, but his top half, he only has half of it. There's a lot of detail in his jacket, or yeah, robes, I don't know what you want to call this, what he's wearing. So it's a lot of counting. And then last night I took off because I have been staying up for the last 5 nights. Not last night, but till 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then getting up at 9:30. So I basically like hit a wall yesterday. And I said I wasn't going to start cross stitching today. That was yesterday. Because I know me, if I picked up the cross stitching, then I would be up until 4 o'clock in the morning. So me and John watched some TV together, and the plan was at 8 o'clock I was going to go lay down in my bed. Still watch TV, but, you know, just lay down in my bed. Well, apparently I fell asleep. I don't like how everyone's just slamming on their brakes. I fell asleep, and for my guesstimation, oh my God, what is the problem? That car from this lane turned into a business. Oh my God, my brain. See, that car just did that, and now I can't think. Oh, I think I slept for about 2.5 hours. And then I got woken up to a very rude fucking text. So, after texting back and forth, I think it was for like 45 minutes, and my blood pressure just kept going up and up and up, I didn't go to bed until 2 o'clock in the morning. Which I wanted to be asleep by 11, so I guess those 2 hours. But see, I don't feel rested because it wasn't a straight, sleep. When I get back, I'll tell you about that wonderful text message I got. Okay, we are back. I had to go rush one real fast. Yeah, so last night I got a text message, and friend just wanted to fight because she was feeling down on herself, so she figured she wanted to fight with someone. So she was telling me how, I read how she opened up the conversation. It was something like, you really need to talk to your mom. When she's gone, you're gonna regret your relationship. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I talked to my mom. And she says, you live in the house, and you, because I said I talk to her about once a week. She's like, you live in a house with her and you only talk to her once a week? I'm like, she's in rehab. Which I said she's in the nursing home because the rehab is in the nursing home. And she's like, you put your mother in a nursing home? You are the cruelest person. That's cruel. Just going off on me. Finally, I said to her, I said, are you trying to fight with me? I said, first of all, she's the one who put herself there. She wanted to go to rehab. She wanted to learn how to walk. She started walking. They had her walking so good that they started to work on, if she fell, how she could get herself up off the floor. Ooh. That car came over fast. I said, then COVID happened, and they were, which I haven't told you guys this, so I'm gonna tell you the story. So, oh, and they got her, washing her own clothes, you know, getting her shoulder strong enough so she can pull the stuff out of the washer to put it in the dryer. They were teaching her so much stuff, you know, to retrain her muscles to be able to do stuff. Because when you sit in a bed and don't do anything, you lose all that, I think it's called muscle mass or muscle memory or something like that. So you have to do physical therapy to train those muscles. Oh God, what is people's problem? How to work again, basically. So COVID happened, and they were locked down in their rooms. They could get out of their bed, but there's not like a desk or anything in their room. I don't even think there's chairs for them to sit in. Oh yeah, there is. There's chairs that they could sit in. But basically, it's just 3 people in a room because they have activity rooms. The main reason they're there is for physical therapy. So they go to the gym where there's weights, a bicycle, which she was really enjoying the bicycle or the bike. I guess it's the same thing, right? I don't know. This is one not where it's low to the floor and, well, not low, but it has a seat, a back part that you can lean on. So it's not like you're balancing, if that makes sense. They had her walking on, you know, they had 3-step stairs, which she couldn't get the stairs yet. That was one of her main things that she was working on next. But then COVID happened. So, where the nursing home messed up was they had people who were diagnosed with COVID-19 staying in the rooms, like, okay, with Mom's situation, there were 3 people in her room. The person in the middle of the, you know, because Mom was by the window, then there was the person that had COVID, and then the person who's by the door. So the middle bed had COVID. Instead of taking her out right when, you know, first symptoms, no, they let her stay in there for 3 days. Mom was livid. She's like, this lady isn't covering her mouth. She's coughing and sneezing all over the place. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Well, Mom got it. But all that happened to Mom was that for 2 or 3 days she had a fever. She never had the shortness of breath. None of that. It was just, she had a fever. And she said it felt like a head cold. But they tested her and she was positive. And then she was fine. And then it seemed like every couple of weeks she would spike a little fever and she'd have to go back to the COVID ward. Because finally they used their brains and they put on because I guess how it works, I'm not really sure, but the first floor is for people who are there just for rehab. And then the second floor is for their long-term stay patients. So finally, they did it where the top floor was COVID, the bottom floor was non-sick people. So, oh shit, I was supposed to turn there. I wasn't paying attention. Because I was like, ooh, do I want a Coke from McDonald's? It's only $1. I need a pop. I have a migraine today. Anyways, oh my god, I'm just like all over the place, aren't I? So, she would have to go to the second floor, then she'd be able to go to the first floor. Then she was moved back to the second floor, and she was getting so pissed. And when she was on the second floor, apparently they lost her clothes. It was like a big thing. But anyways, so the latest is, I guess, I want to say, now I can't remember if it was this Monday, if she's already in therapy, or if it starts Monday. I think it starts Monday. She starts to be able to go to therapy and everything. So that's good. But that was so rude, that text message. I mean, we text for about 45 minutes back and forth, and finally I'm like, are you even reading what I'm saying up there? She put herself in the nursing home. She fought to stay there. She has actual friends there. She's liking it. Is she going to stay there forever? No. Once she can walk, she can come back and live with us. This is not a permanent thing. She's like, all you people who live in that house and you guys can't take care of her. And it's like, she can't walk. Think about that. Try taking care of someone who doesn't walk, who's, I think she's 220 pounds. How am I supposed to even get her to the bathroom? How am I supposed to lift her? Okay, put a diaper on her. How am I supposed, I'm sorry, but I'm not changing anyone. That's where I draw the line. I do not deal with poop. Nope. It's not that I have a problem with the actual, I smell it and I get sick. So, I'm sorry, but no. No. I think this is where I'm delivering to 65. Oh, I think it was there. 7. Can I have an address, please? Yeah, I think I passed it. Okay, we'll just come up here and we'll do a little loop-de-loops. So, but what made me mad is she's like, when she kept going on about, you're gonna regret not talking to, you need to fix your relationship. Finally, I told her, I said, my relationship is exactly how I want it to be. She's my mother. She's not my best friend. So we have a mother-daughter relationship. Doesn't mean I have to, and if she didn't live with me, okay, I think this is at 765. Let's see. Normal people who hold on. Normal mother-daughter relationships, when the daughter's married and have their own family, I would say once a month talking is quite normal, right? You comment below. How often do you talk to your mom if she does not live with you? Okay, I'll be back. So anyways, I forgot what the last thing she said to me, but I was like, nope, that's it. I put my phone down and I was not texting her back. So 10 minutes later, I think though what I said is, you just need to go up and read everything I said, because you're not reading what I'm saying. And 10 minutes later, she calls me and she's like, I just want to say I am sorry. I am sorry. And I started going off on her. And she's like, I know. I said, you weren't reading what I was saying. She says, I did read what you were saying. I wasn't hearing what you were saying. And I just like went off on her. And then that's when she explained that she was very depressed and she just wanted to fight with someone. So I'm like, this is one thing you're not going to fight with me about, because I'm not the one who started I'm not the one who broke the relationship, and I have accepted apologies full-heartedly, forgiven, accepted apologies, and then it happened all over again. So I feel that, why is no one going to this lane over here? I'll go here. Hello, can I get a large Coke? Yep. Thank you. So, God, my brain. Yeah, I don't feel like I've done my part. And I like the relationship now that me and my mom have. After I stopped taking care of her pills, we talk about diamond painting. You know what I'm saying? This is what a relationship should be. I don't need to be my mother's caregiver. No, that's not happening. But what was making me mad is she kept, because her dad just died, like 3 weeks ago, which that pissed me off. She's supposed to be my best friend, and I found out on Facebook. Now, if any of you know me, I don't go on Facebook. I play Facebook games, and I talk on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. those are apps that I use. I don't go on Facebook. And the only reason this day I went on Facebook is because I went to go play one of my games that I haven't played in 6 months. I went to go play Candy Crush. And I noticed that she wasn't above. Okay, so me and her have been trying to be first, you know, higher levels. I like competition, and in most of my games I'm the top person, you know. Well, Candy Crush pissed me off and I stopped playing for a good 2 months, and she passed me. And then I caught up and I stopped playing and she passed me. So I knew that she was ahead of me because when I stopped playing, she was ahead of me. So when I went on there and saw that she wasn't on there, I'm like, what the heck? Now, I don't know if this ever has happened to anyone else, but Facebook is the devil, and it likes to unfriend people sometimes. It's happened to me. I have been unfriended by people, by Facebook, and people have been unfriended on mine by Facebook. The reason I know is one time, hold on. Yep. Thank you. I got a phone call one day and they're like, you unfriended me, and I'm like, what are you talking about? No, I didn't. They're like, we're not friends anymore on Facebook. Now, mind you, this was 5 years ago when this happened. And I'm like, trust me. Hi! You have a pleasant day. I was like, no, I didn't. And then we both started looking at our list. And just random people were taken off of our list. And I'm like, what the hell? So we figured it was probably a glitch, you know. So I didn't think she deleted me. I thought, okay, maybe there was a glitch. So I went to go look and see if we were still friends. And I see that her father died. And I'm like, what the fuck? And mind you, it had already been a day. So, yeah. But I went on Candy Crush last night, and it was just a glitch on Candy Crush because we're still friends. And then while we were on the phone, I'm trying to explain to her, you know, that I found out by Facebook. Because she's like, did I call you? Did I talk to you about anything? And I'm like, no, you didn't even tell me your dad died. I found out from Facebook. Now, this is what's making me so mad. We are supposed to be best friends. She's my ride and die for a person. And vice versa. And you don't call me and tell me your dad died? What's up with that? So anyways, I was telling her, you know, no, I found out from Facebook, and you know I don't go on Facebook. And I was explaining the whole Candy Crush thing. Well, she wasn't understanding me. She thought that I thought that she unfriended me on Facebook. I'm like, no, I'm saying a glitch. She said, that's never happened to me. I said, well, it's happened to me. Someone was I was unfriended on someone, no, vice versa. They were unfriended from my friends list, and I didn't do it. And I tried to explain the whole story about how then we both got on and we were noticing that, you know, it was random. It wasn't like one group of friends. It was just like, you know, because you start going through your family, you start going through work, and it's like, wait a minute here. And then it was someone from work. So then I go to work and I'm like, hey, by chance, did you unfriend me? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, you better check your list too, because that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, everything's settled. But, oh no, this is the whole point. What pisses me off is that she keeps talking about how when your parents are gone, you're going to miss them and you need to, you know, spend time with them now. And I'm like, finally I go, you understand, I know exactly what you're going through. I lost my father. Me and my father were very close. When he was dying for 13 weeks, I was at his bedside every single day. When he was at the one hospital, you were only allowed to go to the hospital from 10 to noon, and what was it, 7? No, that wasn't it. Oh my God, now I can't remember. Maybe it was 5 to 7. But you only got to be there 4 hours a day. Which, oh my God, that's a story in its own. I'll try to tell this real fast. In the morning, I would only go by myself because my mom was working. So, after about 2 weeks, because we know now that what the hell's going on? What was happening was, okay, I got pulled into the hallway and when was asked what was I giving my dad, because every time that it was 12 o'clock, well, it really started about 11:30, his blood pressure would spike, and they thought I was giving him something. And I'm like, I'm not giving him anything. And I had this nurse pull me out in the hallway and was accusing me of giving him stuff, and she had me so upset. So that night I came back with my mom, and we were very close to my dad's heart doctor, because before he went into the last time he went into the hospital, never came out, for a good 4 years he had heart problems, and he had I can't think of what it's called, afibrillation. His heart would race, and it got so bad that on 3 separate occasions they actually had to shock him to try while he was awake. They put the defibrillator pads on him and shocked him to get his heart back into rhythm, a normal rhythm. Which, I remember after that procedure, I walked in the room, he goes, "Never again!" And then, I think it was 6 months later, it had to happen, and then it had to happen one more time. And after the third one, he's like, "I don't care, DNR, they are never doing that to me again." I'm like, "Okay, Dad, okay, I'm sorry." But he trusted me with all of his medical stuff. Okay, I'll finish that story once I get back out. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So anyways, and he would constantly go in for congestive heart failure. Both of my parents did. And both of my parents had the same heart doctor. So we got to know her very well. She knew our family. And so that night, God, but you know what? I cannot think of her name now. she came in and she was like, Becky, I want to, on behalf of the hospital, I want to apologize to you for that nurse accusing you. And I said, I don't understand why she was doing it. She said, if the nurse would have just came to me, I could have told them what was going on. She's like, your father is a very smart person. Now, okay, I guess I have to tell you guys, my dad was on a vent, so he couldn't speak. Oh, God. Oh, see, when I talk about this, I get very emotional. Especially because in 2-3 days, it's my birthday. My dad died August 16th. And he never got off the vent. But on my birthday, he had me get right up to his ear, and with all of his might, he said to me, happy birthday, Becky Jane. And so whenever I think of the vent, and especially now, it's so close. Oh, but anyways, okay, so wow, there's a cop right there. That's ridiculous. I'm going 45. He has to be going at least, what, 60? That's crazy. I guess the car wash was more important. Whatever. God. So, I want to call her Dr. Boyd, but that's not. Dr. Boyd is who delivered both of my kids. She came in and she was like, if the nurse would have come to me, I could have told her exactly what was happening. Your father is a very smart man. He could see the clock, and he learned that at noon, I would have to leave him. Now, every time I left him, it was a struggle. The one night, I got in the nurse's face, and because I was holding my dad's hand, and the nurse is like, okay, ladies, visiting hours is over. And I tried to go, and my dad had a grip on my hand. And the nurse is like, ma'am, you need to go. And I'm like, I can't. He has me. And she's like, ma'am, will you just release him? And I, like, flared my fingers, and I'm like, it's not me holding on to him. He was holding on to me. And she's like, well, you're just going to have to pull your hand out. And I kept, she's yelling at me, I'm telling him, Dad, you know I'll be here first thing in the morning. We got to go. It's time. You know, visiting hours are over. And because he was in ICU. And this ICU they were assholes. So she kept saying, I will bring in security. And I'm like, if you want, I said, sure, you can bring in security, and they will have to rip his hand off of me. But I'm not going to rip his hand off of me. He had it in a death hole. And at one point, I'm like, Dad, you're really hurting me now. So, it was awful. But what was happening is my dad realized that it was time to go. And he would basically start having a panic attack because he knew that I was leaving him. So, yeah. So, for her to keep going on, the whole point of this, me telling you about my dad, is the whole thing of her telling me, you're going to miss him, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, finally, I was like, you realize I know exactly what you're going through. I lost my dad. I know the pain you're going through. It was bullshit. It really was. So because I had to deal with that, and that lasted about an hour and a half, 45 minutes in text message, and about a half an hour on the phone, I didn't go to bed until 2 o'clock. Which I guess is better than 4. Now we have the hiccups again. I guess it's better than 4 o'clock, but I was mad because if I didn't get the text message, I probably could have slept the whole night through. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. They're the hard hiccups too. So yeah, that was my night last night. So I didn't do any cross stitching. Now tonight, you better believe, Mad Eye Moody, he's getting finished. Because all I have to do is his staff, his head, and the one side of his body. Which his head will go fast and the staff will go fast. I'm hoping the other side of his body goes pretty fast. Okay, so we're here. I will be right back. Yeah. Okay. Getting text messages right when I hit record. That's wonderful. Yeah, so hopefully the plan is to get Mad Eye Moody done today. And then all I have left to do is, who did I say? Lupin, Tonks, and Sirius Black. So by Sunday, I will have all of that done. And it's not, okay, and then no matter what, Saturday night I have to do my tree because Sunday we're doing stitchy time. And guys, Becca has like buckled down. Her garden is looking amazing. She put a time limit on herself that she would be caught up by the time we did the stitchy time video. So, well, by the time we did, well, now, because I kept telling her, we have nothing really to show, so I'm not doing no 5-minute stitchy time video, you know? No. So, yeah. What else? I don't think there's anything really else to talk about. Work has been weird. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Sorry that it's not a true vlog. I know Miss Coffee likes it when it's more than one day, but I can tell you why I didn't record yesterday. Okay, so Monday and Tuesday, it was like, yeah. Monday I had to rush out and I had an early funeral that I got called about first thing in the morning. So I rushed out of the house and forgot to grab the phone. Tuesday, I don't remember what happened Tuesday. Yesterday, when I went to go grab the phone, I saw that it was unplugged, so it was a dead phone. So I was going to record yesterday, but I couldn't because the phone was dead. So I made sure last night that it was on the charger, so you could at least have a one-day vlog. Why is this not... This is usually a flashing red. I sure hope it turns. There we go. Okay. That was weird. It's not like Michigan hasn't before once, you know, you get used to a signal and then it changes how it does. Yeah, that's annoying. Out of the blue, it's like, no, now you're not gonna go once that turns. You have to wait until 3 other cycles and then you get to go. Which, whenever they do that, there's tons of car accidents because people get used to the way that, you know, street lights work. Anyways, yeah, so what was I talking about? The damn street light. Oh, I was apologizing for it was just one day of talking. That's right. Yeah. My brain is just like gone blank. So this is gonna be a short vlog. Next week I will do better. So I guess I'm gonna cut it off here. I can't think of anything else to talk about at all. Yep. Okay, guys, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Or we'll be talking to you next week. I never know what to say there, so I'm not seeing you, but there'll be a vlog next week. Oh my God. Okay, I'm tired. I'm just gonna get off of here. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed the madness. I haven't said that in a long time. And the last time I did the vlog, I'm like, oh shoot, what was my ending thing that I used to say? Like, it was something about madness. But it's, hope you enjoyed the madness. So, yay. Okay, bye, guys.